Hello, welcome. So, been a second again because, you know, creativity goes in waves. It really does. You know, I'm gonna put you on a camera because it's more fun that way. Creativity goes in waves, right? That's just how life is. Well, recently I've been re-inspired, which is why I'm here. So this island, God, is this the one I showed you guys earlier? When I did that other tour like a year and a half ago, I don't remember if it was the one on this Switch. I think so, because I've had my OLED longer than this, right?
12 seconds later.
Okay, so my memory is garbage, but I'm like 97% sure it's this island, okay? Because this island that I'm on right now is a year old. So recently I've been re-inspired. I lost some like inspiration for content because honestly, I just lost inspiration for Minecraft, and that's how it is for all video games. Even though Minecraft and Animal Crossing are both respectively like two of my favorite video games, things go in waves for me. So for example, hi Wolfgang, I got really into Call of Duty Modern Warfare again recently. Apple again, what do you mean again? Well, when I was in middle school, I was really into the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. Life is a cycle, everything's a cycle. I recently got back into Modern Warfare. And then I was playing some Stardew again, and then I still play Star Stable on and off, like everything, like The Sims when the horse pack came out, oh my god, right? So like, everything's a cycle. I play things randomly. But this island, I had made the decision because I'm a chronic restarter, okay? Like I chronically restart things because I get the most enjoyment out of them when I'm like starting them, because the goals are so clear cut when you first start up anything, right? So that's why I like the beginning so much, because like I know what to do. Like there's all these very obvious goals. Marshall, what do you think? You gonna water that? Yeah, he's spraying it. Oh god, I love him. I love him. I love you, sir. You're so cute. Anyways, that's why I reset so often. And also, whenever I stop playing things for a while, I lose the connection. I lose the spark. So when I go back, I don't feel attached anymore. So it's easy for me to reset because I go, I haven't seen these guys in months. I don't know them. I'm just going to restart. It's easier. And then I can get reconnected to the guys there. Well, I was determined to make this island not be that. Okay. I was like, no. This is gonna be my permanent island. And so recently I've been reinvigorated, and I've actually started looking at new content creators and stuff, all because I've been reinvigorated. I actually, in my opinion, finished this island, and my goal is just for it to be a forever island. I'll constantly update things. If you don't notice, if you're like, okay, Apple, you're claiming this is the island from 11 months ago. Why does it look drastically different? I did for the first time ever, I flattened. I have never ever flattened an island in my history of like 5 islands that I've had, because that's so much work. But no, I did it because I was attached, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna freaking do this, and I did it. So I have a new island now, okay? And I'm gonna give you a little walk around, give you a little tour, because I've actually completed it. I feel pretty happy with it, and I actually really want to post. I've never posted a dream address before, okay? Never have I ever posted a dream address, and I really want to post a dream address. However, I don't feel like the villagers I currently have are like not good enough for a dream address. They are. The only one I want to actually, let me show you the map. Okay, this is Sunhaven. The only villager that I don't want on the dream address is actually Bam. I don't dislike him, but he was taken in a moment of desperation when I was like 100 tickets deep, and I was sick of villager hunting, and I didn't want it to autofill, and I don't hate him. He's cute. He's fine. I need a different jock to replace him eventually, because if you get a little look-see, you'll see that I have every villager type except for sisterly, because I'm very picky about my sisterly villagers. I do want a sisterly. I think eventually I want to kick out B eventually and replace her with a sisterly, but like I don't care if B's in the dream address because I still love B. But Judy is a really recent addition. I can't even gift her presents yet. And then Bam was the one right before Judy. So I want to get rid of Bam first before I put out the dream address, but I really want to put out a dream address because I've never done that before. Okay, so let me give you a little walk around while I also explain. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that doesn't pop the balloon, because honest to God, hand over heart, every YouTuber who does that, who just like lets a balloon go by while they're building something, I hate it. I hate it with my whole soul. It's the worst. Okay, so let's see what we got. Ta-da! Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna give you a walk around while I just like talk about some of my thoughts, my ideas. I'll give you little updates on my life because I like doing that. And I'd love to hear you guys' feedback in the comments. The people who are still here, you know I love you. You know. If you've been here, you know. I appreciate you still being here, even though I do what I want. Because I do this for fun. I don't get any money off of it. I do it for fun. Though YouTube did recently update their monetization guidelines so that it might be more feasible for me if I do post slightly more videos to maybe get monetization, which would be really neat. I've never been monetized on YouTube before. I just make for fun. I make in my free time. I do have a bachelor's degree in film production, so I enjoy making. That's why I do it. But I wouldn't mind getting like, I don't know, $2 here and there. Like, who doesn't like $2? I like $2. Anyways, let me give you a tour. This is the entrance. This is Sun Haven. When you immediately go to the right, you got a park. I will not narrate this whole tour because you can probably get a decent idea of what things are as you look at them. There are some things I might explain. But like otherwise, I'm just gonna give you the walk around while I walkie-talkie. You know what I mean? You walkie and you talkie. So recently in life, I've been really getting into agility competitions with my dog. I might throw some pictures up on the screen. I'm hoping to go to nationals with her in CPE, which is Canine Performance Events. It's not the same as AKC. I've been wanting to go nationals with her, so I've been really focusing on getting all of the entries that we need in order to qualify for nationals. So that's been one of the things that have been going on in my life. Work has also been keeping me busy. That's been like a huge thing. For a little bit, I tried DMing my own D&D campaign. I got really busy. My friends got really busy, so that one kind of piddled out for a bit. Who knows if we'll return to it. I've also been really getting into some adoptables that are online because I just think they're cute. So I've been doing things, you know? Over here we got a little fall area. This is the most recent update to my island that I did. Originally was a farmer's market over here, but I realized I wasn't as in love with it as I was the first time because basically I really like having farmer's market on my island, but I made this one too big. So like this stall, some of these are from the farmer's market. So this one was from the farmer's market. This one was from the farmer's market, and so was this one. And then I ran out of ideas at that point, but I had all this space that I had designated to be the farmer's market. I threw like a fish stand right here, and then I had like a little gotcha stand like that kind of represents those like 50 t-shirt stalls. If you've ever been to any sort of outdoor market, you see like 3 of the same stall. That was like what this was supposed to be. But so like I had a couple things here, but I just wasn't in love with all of it. So I realized I wanted to be in love with it, and I really like the idea of this being like a natural rotating island. I don't think I want to flatten again. I might eventually, but at the moment my goal was it's okay to move something. It's okay to restart an area. Like I think eventually I might do something different with this park. I like it right now. It's good, but like eventually I might not like it, you know? I've been trying to just be more go with the flow with video games. Like the Stardew Valley save that I talked about 11 months ago, I did actually start picking up again recently. And my notes helped. The system that I used worked. I had to take a moment to let myself assess. I had to let myself be uncomfortable for a second because I hate opening a game like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley after like months and months and feeling overwhelmed because the games themselves can be overwhelming in my opinion. They can be overwhelming because there's a lot of things that you probably have on your mind at all times during those games. And when you're in the zone, it doesn't feel like a lot, right? So like with Animal Crossing right now, I know that I'm trying to finish the fish, bug, and under like the deep sea creatures collection, which I've been working really hard on because I've never completed a museum in my decades of playing Animal Crossing. Like I've played Animal Crossing since GameCube and never have I once completed the museum collection. So I'm getting really close, right? I'm missing 3 bugs. I'm specifically missing a dung beetle, an ant, and a tarantula. With fish, I'm missing, God, I don't know them off the top of my head, but everything that's left I have in like a notebook. And it's like mostly December fish. So this one's like a barrel eye or something. This one is a marlin, which it's a tuna fish. That's what it is. And you can get it off the pier in the winter. And then this one's a clifftop fish and this one's a pond fish. And they're all from winter. And then deep sea creatures, I'm down to just these ones. A couple I can still get this month, like the vampire octopus I can still get this month. But most of them are from out of the season, which what's been super nice about that is I've worked really hard on that because of Cap'n. Like the ability to not have to like time travel to November and to just like get lucky because this island's a year old, so I can roll the seasonal islands. I've been using Cap'n to do that. But anyways, back to these games can feel really overwhelming. They can. So like you've got all that on your mind while you're playing actively. Like you just know these goals that you're trying to achieve. But then when you come back to it, you have no memory of this place, right? You've got no recollection of what your goals were. And I know how I am as a gamer. I know that I always have goals. So coming back into a game and not remembering any of those goals always made me feel overwhelmed, which is why I would chronically restart. So with Stardew, having that list that told me the goals I was doing, I let myself be uncomfortable for a bit, entering without knowing any of the goals off the top of my head. I just let myself do a little lap around the farm. I took a day to digest in game basically, and I reread my notes and I was like, okay. And then I re-established in my head what my goals were. And I started working on them. And it was great. And I was able to accomplish some things. Like I completed Protector of the Valley, which is an achievement I've never gotten before. And so that was like really awesome. Anyways, my goal is to just, I'm feeling inspired to create again. I felt really overwhelmed for a bit to the point where like I wasn't doing a lot of things because I was like focusing on other stuff. And like, I'm just trying to find balance in my life between all these different hobbies that I'm starting to enjoy. And creating is one of those hobbies. It is. And I wasn't feeling it for a little bit. And like, that's okay. If you have hobbies that you enjoy, no matter what that hobby is, and you fall out of interest in it, but like in the back of your heart, you think about it all the time. Because I kept thinking about creating. I kept thinking about like Stardew Valley, for example. Those are both passions that I really enjoy. But like, I just wasn't feeling them at the time, even though they were on my mind. So like, it's okay to give yourself time. Time is part of the hobby process, in my opinion. If you need downtime because burnout is real, and if you don't just let yourself take a break from it, you know, you need to give yourself time to take a break from it. Because if you don't, then you're gonna really dislike your hobbies. Okay? So if there's something you've been like wanting to do right now, but like you haven't had any drive to do it, just don't do it. Just don't do it for a little bit, okay? Let yourself find new hobbies or interests to take up that time for a little bit and then come back. All right? It's okay. You can always come back to it. They're not going anywhere, I promise. So I don't remember if I mentioned this last video about this Animal Crossing island, but I decorate every villager's house once I get their photograph. So no villager is allowed to move out of my island unless I've gotten their photograph. So anyone whose house is decorated currently has a photograph. The only two who I don't have photographs of are Bam and Judy, who's my most recent resident. So here's Fauna's house that I updated. Very cute. But that's been giving me like long-term goals. And those really helped me because even though I really like to consume content of people just decorating islands, I can't do it to the degree that those people do it, okay? Honest to God, I cannot. I'm not going to give you a tour of everyone's house, by the way. That's like, that'd make this video so long. But when I throw up my dream address, I will, once I do, because I will pin it in the comments of this video. I don't know if any of you guys are actually interested in my dream address. I don't know how many of you are here who enjoy Animal Crossing content, but I will pin it in the comments once I do actually put up my dream address. And you can go check out their houses for yourself. But yeah, so I've just been like letting myself take my time with things, letting myself come back to stuff. And I've had a couple ideas for content recently, and I'm hoping to follow them. Sorry, this is one of my favorite spots. It's like a little fishing area. So they sell the fish here. And then this is their like order of operations back here. Here's one of their boats. They've got, you know, fish on display. What's up? They've got, you know, fish here. They've got fish here. This is more fish, all of it. But like, this is I really like this spot. But yeah, so a couple ideas that I have. One of them that might be a Twitch stream. I might stream on Twitch. I don't know. And maybe I'd post the VODs. Do you guys want that? Do you want me to post the VODs? I don't know. But so Froggy Crossing today for her birthday, because she's a fellow August Leo, she did a dream address scavenger hunt where she had several items and villagers on a list. And then she went to random dream addresses and tried to look for those items and like knock them off her list. And my thought is to take that one step further and do a bingo hunt, like where you try to get bingo by seeing certain items. I'm not sure if there is already a bingo card generator for that. If not, I might just do a scavenger hunt. It could be a video. It could be a stream thing. I don't know. Haven't decided. So like I was thinking about streaming that, but yeah, I don't know what kind of content I want to make, honestly, but I want to do things. I want to do stuff. Oh, I'm trying to catch an ant. Ignore this. Ignore the candy. Let me give you a little house tour. Would you guys want to see, like, what have you been up to, first of all? Please tell me what you've been up to. I love hearing from you guys. Love hearing what you're up to. What are, like, some fun things you've got going on in your life? And what kind of content would you want to see? Just so you know, that doesn't guarantee that I'll do it, okay? I'm not feeling a lot of inspiration for Minecraft right now, so I don't know if I'll make any Minecraft content. I did start a new Animal Crossing island recently on a different Switch. Literally, it's day one. So if you guys would want to see Animal Crossing stuff, I don't know what you'd want to see. Like, would you like build challenges? Like, I like challenge videos. And in fact, I do have an entirely unedited Minecraft video right now of a build challenge that I did that I could still post. Would you guys want to see that? basically what I did, I was actually pretty proud of it. I think this is a pretty fun idea. Is you know how they do like the Sims, but the colors are inverted, or like, you know, I did an Animal Crossing build in black and white, and like you can't see the colors, and then you reveal at the end, you're like, oh my god, it was green the whole time, like, you know, that kind of thing. I was like, how do I do that in Minecraft, right? So I found a texture pack that turned everything just completely white, no textures at all. Unfortunately, you could still see the block names if you hovered over them in your inventory, right? So what I did is I was smart. I just laid out several blocks randomly in different spots, and then I tried to make a house out of them using like I had my display off the whole time, so I couldn't see what was in my inventory. So I was just placing a bunch of white blocks and hoping to God that they were that it looked okay. I could edit that if you guys want me to. If you guys want to see that, it's recorded, you know? Yeah, I don't know. There's stuff I haven't played. Like I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Would you want a let's play of Tears of the Kingdom? Would you want me to do more Stardew? Would you want me to do more like Star Stable? I have like a Star Stable bingo video that I don't think I ever edited. I could also post that. I could do more Star Stable bingo. I could do Animal Crossing bingo. What games are you guys into right now? Like what kind of stuff are you guys watching? I'm still watching Minecraft. I watch Grian and Mumbo's Hermitcraft videos religiously. Anytime they go out, I watch them. I also am really into Animal Crossing content right now. And then I love watching like Curtis Connor and Danny Gonzalez and like all those people. I love watching them. I've been watching Electronics Fix recently, who does like, you know, electronics fixes. Obviously, I can't personally do that, but I've been watching Sims videos. I watch some horror content specifically from Loey Lane, and like that's it. And that's it. And I like Am I the Asshole content. I don't think I could personally do that, but I just don't know. I like want to make things, but I don't know what to make. But like the drive to make is there. It's really weird. It's really weird. But yeah, so I don't know. I've been into a lot of different stuff recently. Like, I've been really scrolling down the YouTube Shorts algorithm sometimes, bro. Oh my god, the amount of freaking stuff that gets me with that. I'll just watch that for hours. It's addicting. It's unfortunate. Oh, you know another random thing I really got into recently? There was this guy. Oh my god, I gotta find him. His name's Weatherbox. His YouTube name is Weatherbox. He only has like 58,000 subscribers. Like he's still not like a massive channel, but like, oh my god, his content is so on point. Okay, he makes specifically like content describing historical weather events and like what led up to them, how they were handled, like all these different things. Dude, so good. Okay, like amazing, well edited, great content. If you're interested in weather events, especially tornadoes, I would recommend it. If you don't like tornadoes, don't even look it up. So yeah, I could start streaming more if you guys would want that. I know that most people, so here's the thing. I do create for fun. I'm also aware at the same time, channels that don't stick to a singular form of content, in theory, don't do as well, okay? So I want to know, of those of you watching, how many of you found this because of Animal Crossing? How many of you are here for very specific content and not other kinds of content? Like, again, I guess going back to the original question, what kind of content do you guys watch? Which would kind of stem into what you want to see, you know? I have so much stuff. I could give you a tour of my Stardew thing. I've never played Stardew Valley Expanded. I could do a let's play of that potentially. There's Slime Rancher 2. I could start a new save on that because I also didn't finish that. And like Slime Rancher 1 was one of my favorite games. So like, do you guys like episodic content? Do you like challenge content? Do you want live streams? Do you want VODs? Because I consume all of those things. So like, but I understand that like not everyone likes everything. So just like give me an idea and I'll like continue to think about things that I'm interested in and we'll just move on from there, okay? Overall, I hope you guys are doing well. Again, if you are interested in my dream address, feel free to check in the comments for whenever I do pin it. If you're just seeing this video when it freshly got posted, it's not out yet. It's probably going to be the end of the month, I would guess, maybe mid-September before I get it posted, unfortunately, because I just do not want to burn myself out because that makes me sad. It makes me sad when I burn out on things. So don't do that to yourself either. If you want to check out my Twitch, if you want to give it a follow, I will link it in the description. I think I normally do, but I could be streaming over there. I like streaming on Twitch slightly more than I like streaming on YouTube, despite the fact that YouTube streaming is slightly more lucrative in terms of views and potential monetary gain because it would benefit towards my current channel. However, I do have affiliate status on Twitch. I don't know if I still do because it's been a hot second since I streamed. And I know that I think you only keep your affiliate status for so long if you're not actively streaming. I might have lost it if I did. I also like some of the moderation options that Twitch has instead of YouTube. I feel like YouTube needs to work on theirs still. They're getting there. They're getting better with their streaming game, but I hope they continue to improve. So I like hearing from you guys in the comments. I respond to most. I see all of your comments. I do. I genuinely see all of them. So give me feedback in the comments below. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. I hope it's not too hot where you are. I hope you're staying cool. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully, whenever that may be. Bye.